from the South Bronx. That means it.
Yes.
And I came from, very, very humble, no money, kind of. But at the same time, I had great teachers, great drama teachers. And for me, teaching is everything. You know, I love teachers. That's it. And that's what I sort of, I promote that as much as I can because that's what we got out there. That's so important. So there I was, this kid, and I was in the plays in school. I get into plays. Blanche Rothstein, who I actually mentioned when we won the Oscar.
Wow.
Yeah, I mentioned her. It's this girl from Sobro in the South Bronx. But I remember Blanche Rothstein. And I was somewhere doing something, and this woman came up to me and showed me a picture of Blanche Rothstein. It was fucking great. I mean, this is the woman that was my drama teacher. Now hear this. Here's a teacher who works with kids, all kinds of kids, poor kids, some not so poor. And I'm in the shows with her, and she gets me to read the Bible every day at assembly. When there's assembly, not every day, but once a week. I'd get up there and read the Psalms. I didn't know what I was talking about, but I was still, I was still passionate about it. I thought there was something here, And she liked the gusto I had. She liked the drama I had. She related to it. Well, this woman went to my tenement where I lived, 5 stories up, climbed the stairs. She was old at the time. And knocked on the door. My grandmother answered. My grandmother and grandfather is who I lived with my mother. I never really had a dad. So she came in the apartment, 3-room apartment we had. She came and sat in the kitchen, and she talked to my grandmother about me. Basically saying, I think he should pursue this acting thing. You should encourage him. So that was amazing to me. I don't know if she knew what she was talking about. My grandmother was sort of like, huh? He's always acting. What do you mean? What's the difference? We all act. And she's right, because Marlon Brando finally said that.
In fact, the neighborhood kids would say to a little boy, Al, who was acting and telling jokes or doing serious lines, monologues, just here and there, Marlon Brando, you're Marlon Brando. He didn't even know who Marlon Brando was, and then went on to co-star with him all that time.
That was scary.
The first time you met Marlon Brando, you were pretty intimidated, right?
Well, here's the thing with Marlon. I loved him so. And he was so great to me. And of course, he was the great genius. And there's a great movie about him, a documentary, Listening to Marlon or something. Have you seen it? I recommend it. Beautiful about Marlon Brando, documentary. In his own words. He speaks because he started taping himself at the end. And what he thought about things, And it's very raw, very interesting. I had lunch with him. I got to tell you. So, we're doing scenes in a movie, and I went and had lunch, and he's sitting in there. We're in the hospital room, right? And he's sitting in the hospital room with me, and he's talking. We got food, right? Lunch. I'm not eating lunch. I'm with Marlon Brando sitting there. And he orders chicken cacciatore. So he says, tell me about your life. Oh, what's your life? What do you do? And he's eating. And I'm sitting there, and I'm telling him about my life, the struggle and all this. We're going to be okay. I'm my son. And I'm looking at him, what is he doing? He's got his hands. They're red from gravy. Red and greasy. And he's there. And he's going, well, this is good. It's good for you. And finally, I said, well, what's he going to do? And he's sitting on the whitest sheet you ever saw. And he just said, okay. That's what I remember most about him. I'll never forget it. I thought, he doesn't care. He says, well. I said, that's a movie star. I love it. I love him, you know, I kind of really adored him.
We love you.
No, thank you. He did. He liked me. When I heard he liked me, he actually recommended me to do Shylock in Merchant of Venice, actually, yeah.
Wow.
But it was a great time with him, and there it is. But I would recommend that documentary because it's about an actor